You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek. You're
Are we
great.
gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev
So
Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's a
that
good
part,
point.
You know? You're great.
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 You are great. It's been a bit. It's been a while.
Yeah, since we've had a normal episode. Yeah, thank you
Mhm.
for coming back to us, Hug Bugs. This is the Hug Life Podcast. And I'm Mike, back in action, Coletta.
And I am Monica with a vengeance, Nevi.
Ooh, nice.
You know,
That's
Die
good.
Hard, you know.
Yes, this is our podcast. It's pretty great. You'll see that here in any minute.
Yeah, you just nailed it. Just real great sum up there.
What do we got? What do you have any plugs?
I'm actually leaving on vacation in 2 days. I go to
Ooh.
Alaska,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then
Back to the homeland.
like the motherland. On August 20th and 21st, I'm in Coeur d'Alene at the Honey Eatery and Social Club is what it's
Mhm.
called.
Do it.
Tickets are on sale. I have an Eventbrite thing set up as a Facebook event. If you are in the area and would like to go, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Spokane, Coeur d'Alene areas.
Spokane, Coeur d'Alene. It's a cool venue. They got good food and they got good drinks. And I'll be there with JR, with your
Great.
bird.
Oh, nice.
Junior Bread.
That'll be a hot show. When's the
Hot
date again? I already
Bread
forgot.
Show, August 20th and 21st.
20th and 21st. There you go.
I come back from vacation. I have a day and then I drive to Coeur d'Alene.
Look at you working hard.
Working hard or hardly working.
This week Thursday, I'm at the Hard Rock Cafe in Seattle with Jeff Dye. Don't really care if you go to that. Number 2, Friday, I am helping put on a show. So this one I would like you to go to, and it's outdoors. So if you're in the Northwest area, this would be one of those safe ones if you'd like to participate. It's at the Funny Farm on Mercer Island. That's not a joke. That's really what it's called. And it's Friday the 13th. I feel like the more I push the show, the more it sounds like I'm making it up, but it is true. It's me, Kane Holloway, and Amani Taylor. Going to be a fun one outdoors. There's horses. Okay.
Are you and Kane going to ride horses together?
Apparently, if we do ride the horses, then they can write it off as a horse event. And I was like, I'm terrified. I don't like riding horses. I've done it before and I do not like it. But if
They're
that
just giant dogs
helps you,
with
I can
hooves.
do the hey, 10 minutes until show announcement on a horse if you'd like me to.
I think that'd be the way to do
So
it.
We'll see. Yeah, definitely.
That's how you
not for
sell
my-
tickets right
My
there.
whole set. Yeah, come see me freak out on a horse. It's gonna be good. We got some refreshments, it's booze, included with the ticket, and you just bring your own chair and then you hang out. It's a good time.
On the Funny Farm.
Yes, on the Funny Farm. Then I'm at the Bacon, Eggs, and Kegs Festival at Lumen Field on Saturday and Sunday. If you already have tickets to those, please come and check out the comedy tent. It's going to be a good time. Me, Corey Michaelis, Adam Posse, Kane Holloway. Yep, but that's like early in the day. So if you're already going to Bacon, Eggs, and Kegs, come and see the comedy part. This is the first time we're trying it, and I helped them put it on. So let's make sure it's good. Let's see. Other important stuff. Then I'm in Tacoma next weekend, or the weekend after that, whatever that is. Tacoma Comedy Club, Port Orchard on the Saturday night at Peninsula Beverage Company. Then please check out my website. Got some updated information there. I will be in Los Angeles in September, the 9th through the 11th, and Bakersfield, California on the 12th. So if you're in those areas, people ask me all the time if I'm coming back. Well, look at this. I'm back. So you have to come to the show.
You're forced to.
Yes. Or else I will never respond to you ever.
Ever.
There you
Forever.
go.
Forever, ever. Forever, ever.
Yes.
Nice. Well, things you can do to support us. You can rate, review, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify. You can go to our website, huglifepodcast.com or monicanevi.com. Click on the Amazon banner, shop as you normally would. Also, it's on collettacomedy.com. What am I thinking? I have it up there now.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you switched it up.
Yeah. And then you can click on the Amazon banner, shop as you normally would. And then we get a little something on the side, a little kickback from the Bezos, gives us a little something. But also
he owes us.
We got a dick-shaped rocket ship. But then we have a Patreon as well. So you can go to patreon.com/huglifepodcast, donate $1 a month, and you get all the extra epipisodes we've ever done. Plus
all
new
the
ones.
Boner episodes. Yeah.
All those boner episodes.
Put a new one up that's very good for July and a little bit longer too. We were
a little longer. Hey, hey, watch out, world.
A little more shit talking.
A little more shit talking than usual. Our art is done by Danny Dodge. If you like Danny Dodge's art, you should purchase some at studiododge.com or at Studio Dodge on Instagram. Follow her. Check it out. And I think we have an Instagram.
Next? Yes, we do have an Instagram. It's at Hug Life Podcast. Yeah, give it a follow. Why not? Hey.
Thing you can do next is lexical embraces. I have one.
Okay, you go first.
Everyone who came to the secret show. It was such a good show.
Hell yeah.
It was a great time. All the comics did well. It was good work by them and everybody else. Audience did a good job not being dickheads. It was good.
We're going to let you know now. The secret shows have been selling out. So if
they're popping off.
Come, just get it at so basically the day of the night of, I make the one for the next month. So that's already up. So if you're going to come, get your tickets now. I will be there. I think Nolan will be hosting. I already know one secret drop in.
Secret.
Fancy
drop in.
It's a good time. And yeah, lexical embrace to Mike for holding down the fort while neither Cameron nor I were there. So
I think I could. I don't know if I'll be at the secret show this September.
Oops.
I fly out super early in the morning to do shows in Arizona.
Don't do it. Don't do
in
it.
Arizona, so I probably won't be there. But yeah, it was a really good show. Everyone did great. Super fun times.
Lexical embrace to you guys, all the secret show patrons, and lexical embrace to vacuuming hardwood floors.
Ooh, they clean now?
Yeah, but you know how, this used to happen at our apartment all the time, but when you walk around without your feet on, you take your feet off. And then,
yeah, you take your feet off. Everyone does that.
Without your socks on, you're just barefooting it. And little
just nude toes.
Not even the dust that makes your feet dirty, but the actual pieces of stuff that get stuck to your feet drives me nuts. So then instead of cleaning the floor, I just put socks on.
Yeah,
that
works.
My lovely fiance Erin cleaned and vacuumed them and mopped, and it's nice. So lexical embrace to a clean floor.
We haven't done that yet. We should get on that. Problem is cat hair. It's just cat hair fucking everywhere.
Yeah, does that get stuck to your feet?
No, it builds up in the corners, and I usually vacuum it up. But we're gonna do some house cleaning before we leave on vacay because we have someone house sitting the whole time. About to be in a clean house.
Is she going? Oh yeah, we've talked about this. She's going with you too.
Yeah, she's hiking Gates of the Arctic National Park.
Fancy.
Very
Do you
fancy.
get a badge?
I think she gets a badge. I don't get a badge. I'm just hanging out with nephews, with these
you're
hellions
you're not doing shit. We know
that are related to me.
Well, good luck with that. All right. Are you ready for the next segment?
I am ready for the next segment.
Okay. Hey guys, good news.
Hey, I'm back, baby. Welcome to the good news segment. That was pretty great.
That was different. That was different than you've done it before.
That sounded like the newscaster might have been way more drunk than normal.
Yeah, because they I can't read the teleprompter.
Teleprompter turned off. I don't know what to do. Hey,
we're back.
Washington State County is the first county in the U.S. to ban new fossil fuel infrastructure. This is on The Guardian, and it's Whatcom County, the one up north by Canada.
That's Bellingham.
And they actually have 2 of the 5 fuel refineries in the state. I didn't know this. And they're pretty much saying that they will build no new ones. And they've also made new limitations on the ones there. Like if you pump out more fuel, I guess you have to offset that with something else.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that was there either, but good to know. I've been thinking about it more because I feel like people have commented recently about the efforts of the individual to impact climate change versus larger corporations or
Mhm.
facilities actually making an effort, and how much more that would help. So, on a grander scale, like something like this, much more important than if I don't use a straw.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm still doing that. I use compostable straws, but I'm just saying I'm not making as much of a difference as I would like to. And the larger entities
Did I tell you what I'm doing now?
could feel good about themselves. I don't know. Are you shitting outside or something?
No, I put all my drinks in a giant bucket, and I use a paper towel roll as a straw. And it just looks like I'm sucking a dick while I'm drinking out of the bucket.
If you could post that on the Instagram, that would be great. If you guys need an example, DIY
straw, and it's just like looks like
straw.
I'm blowing a paper towel roll.
Or if you want to practice your BJs.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny actually.
You should
I just thought of that. I have really bad thoughts.
I mean, that's the problem with those straws. Actually, this straw right here that you can't see.
I have metal straws.
Compostable, even though it seems plastic. It doesn't fall. It's not paper. That's all I know.
I have this bag that has metal straws in it.
Nice. So you carry that with you to restaurants?
No, I actually use them at home because I like to have straws when I drink soda.
Yeah, we have glass ones.
Do you guys want to drink a soda? It's fun. It's fun for everybody.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, good news. That's all. We just need, larger places.
You need to have government organizations and then companies step up to the plate. I'm currently very mad about this whole opioid thing and the Sackler family just walking away from it and having no responsibility, repercussions, or consequences for their actions. Yeah. They're still going to be worth billions.
Oh, yeah. Are those the same people that, so they were the ones who made OxyContin?
Yes.
And then,
which is just essentially, heroin.
Did you know that when they started getting accused of knowing that it was so addictive and detrimental, they also opened rehabilitation centers.
Yeah.
So they were not only causing the addiction, but then making money off of the recovery or potential recovery. So they're just
true pieces of garbage, like legitimately huge pieces of garbage. Like, I don't think I've been so mad about any sort of crime since, like, all the true crime murder stuff, like serial killers. I'm like, that's nothing compared to killing 200,000 people.
I was going to say, you can't kill as many people, no offense to Ted Bundy, but really not very good of a killer.
About his legacy.
Really not very good of a killer compared to
the Sackler family.
Yeah, the Sackler family.
All right, second news story. You ready?
Sack the Ripper.
That sounds like a porno.
It does, kind of.
It's a gay porn of dudes just hit each other with their testicles. Oh, man.
Zach the Ripper. That's the one. He just ripping bee-holes open.
Zach the Ripper is just like, hey, bro, what are you guys doing? Oh, I just killed somebody. Oh, it's crazy. San Marino becomes the smallest country to win an Olympic medal. I thought this was nice.
Heck yeah, that is nice. What is it in?
It was in mixed gender trap shooting. So apparently this is a new event where it's like you can have a male and female partner team.
What is trap shooting? Do you know?
Trap shooting is when you shoot clay discs.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't know what that's called though.
Yeah, and it's I think trap. I think skeet is when they're shot up in the air, and trap is when they shoot them across the ground and they bounce across the ground. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Okay.
Don't quote me on it. I mean,
somebody will correct us, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure. But so they won a silver medal in that, which is nice. And it's their first medal. And then 2 days later, they won their second medal ever. So this Olympics has been good to San Marino. 30,000 people. That's how big the country is.
That's less,
30,000.
Much less than where I live.
Previous record was held by Bermuda, who had 70,000.
Wow.
Pretty nuts, right?
Yes. Congratulations to San Marino.
Good job, San Marino.
All right.
I'm doing my accent work.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you researched that one, but okay.
I kind of wish from the beginning we had it so I could sign off as a newscaster. Nice burp.
As this part or the whole
this part
episode?
right here. I wish I could just sign off as the newscaster.
instead of me.
Yeah, but I'll hold it. I'm just gonna hold it. So.
I mean, do you want to sign off now and then I'll?
Hey, thanks so much for being here.
That's your sign off after all this talk. That's
good night.
You gotta have
good fucks. That's a newscaster that promotes positive sex. It's very sex positive. Good night and good fucks. A sex positive Edward R. Murrow.
Hey guys, that was good news.
If only you can see the look of disappointment on Monica's face.
I feel like they can feel it at this point.
They feel it through the microphone. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Positive spin today.
Yes,
you had one. This is your topic.
Yes, this is my positive spin that I was thinking about. And I think it could be because you originally thought it was for a relationship. I think that is relevant too. So let's hear some of this. But it is having the same argument over and over again.
I wasn't actually thinking about like a romantic relationship. I was thinking more about like, when you have the same fight over and over again with your parents.
Oh, like family and stuff.
Family,
yeah.
Like, you go to like a family outing and then there's like an uncle and you're two uncles fighting over something stupid. And you're just like, great, cool, neat, sick.
The old dueling uncles.
Dueling uncles.
Writing
that down.
Dueling uncles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they dueling pianos?
It's either that or good night and good fucks. Yeah,
that's true. We could. I'm gonna say dueling uncles. Yes, but I thought of it because of internet arguments. I suppose I just feel like we have the same ones over and over again.
Yeah.
And right now, as things are getting maybe seeming a little murky again, as far as are we getting out of COVID or are we going further back in or, whatever's happening, which then reignites all the same fucking arguments we have had before, whether it be masks or vaccines or whatever.
I'll be honest with you. Full disclosure, I'm hella nervous for this Coeur d'Alene show. Like nervous that it's going to, not that it's not going to sell tickets, but nervous that we're going to sell tickets and then I'm going to have to cancel it last minute.
Well, I will reassure you that it's in Idaho, so they won't cancel. But if you cancel, that's different. So that'll be up to you. But yeah, Washington State might close up. No, I don't know. I think we'll just have to do masks again and they'll keep trying to get people to get vaccinated, which are the two things that people argue about the most. So we're talking about all the same shit again. And okay, this is what I thought of first. So on any situation, whether it's you're arguing with a person or a general idea, because it's been brought up again, how when you have an argument and then later you think about it and you're like, oh, I should have said this.
Yeah.
Now you can say it because you're having the argument over again.
Oh, so yeah, you can come back to it.
Yeah, whatever good thing you were like, oh man, I should have said that. Now you can actually say it.
You can have a good old-fashioned rebuttal.
Yeah, you've thought about it more. Stewed on it, really. But yeah.
The good thing is if you have an argument that you come back to constantly with other people, you can like talk about it a bunch. You have a reason to talk about it. When you have someone that dwells on something for too long and you're like, dude, bro, you got to like stop talking about this.
Yeah.
If you keep having the argument over and over again,
it's still
have a reason it's still relevant. They can keep talking about it.
That's good.
You can complain to your friends still.
Yeah, that's true. You can still complain about it if it's talked about all the damn time. Yeah. Then maybe, nope, never mind. I was going to say maybe sorry. After having it for the 5th, 6th time, maybe that'll actually be the thing that changes your mind or changes the other person's mind, Maybe.
But that's really doubtful.
That's why it took me so long to get that out. I was like, man, that seems like probably not. But there's new developments, I suppose. So that would change if we're talking specifically about the COVID arguments, where maybe some people didn't know anyone personally that got it or that died or whatever. And so they didn't get the vaccine for that reason. And now they do. I know that's a pretty morbid way to think about it, but I've been hearing so many stories from the medical field of people who get this and are asking for the vaccine when they're in the hospital and they're like, it's too late now. And so they tell all their family, like, you guys really need to go and get it. And then they do, which is a really sad reason to finally go and get the vaccine. But developments in the argument,
Developments.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, this whole like, I'm so sick of talking about it. Like I can't I can't
so
do it
what's
anymore.
the positive on that?
Oh, I guess it
Being
gets you off,
tired
it
of-
gets you off social media.
That's true. That's always a good reason. And I mean, at this point, you don't even, if you're tired of having the argument, I think it's valid to be like, I'm tired of talking about this. We've already talked about it too many times. And then that gets you out of it. Even if, like if it was the first time and you're like, I don't want to talk about this. And you're like, well, we need to figure it out. But if it's the fifth time, then you're like, I don't want to talk about this. And you're like, you're right. Cause we have talked about this too much.
Maybe if this argument hashing up so much happens all the time, you can finally get closure and be like, I need to stop hanging out with this person, or I need to get off Facebook, or I need to get off Twitter, or whatever.
Yeah. Take control of your mental
health. You need to stop fighting on Friendster.
To this argument you keep having in
gotta stop having
Zanga comments.
Gotta stop having these heated LinkedIn arguments.
Oh, next door.
Did you know that LinkedIn is actually like a really good social media platform? Is this what I'm learning? If you're trying to get a job, it's like got everything you need to get like set up on it.
Oh yeah. No, it's
classes.
actually
like legitimate learn new skills classes on LinkedIn.
It's like the most legit as well, because they just now are like, hey, we're social media too, and in reality it was like a job site when they first started, which is still very true, but I think they're trying to get people more involved.
What I'm trying to say is add me on LinkedIn, Hugbugs. I want to be the cool guy on LinkedIn.
And I never changed.
Are you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, I've been on LinkedIn for a long
Wow,
time.
I can't believe you're not my connection on LinkedIn. I'm so fucking mad at you.
I haven't logged into it in a very long time, but I still get emails all the time.
Corey added me on LinkedIn. Comedian Corey Shahalis. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good. But yeah, I'm wondering if it'll be helpful for comedy coming up, or if it is already, like I know some people have it to get to bookers, I guess, or other businesses. But now I'm thinking like, would it be helpful in getting like corporates or something? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. There's all those weird gig salads, like Gig Salad, I think was a site for a while. I don't know if it still is good, but it's like
still a site.
But they're all just like trash, like hot garbage. So
well, it's just it's for people who don't know comedy to come on and try and book people, garbage. And that's why it's like, yeah,
I'll give you $20 to do 45 minutes.
No,
in a barn.
In a barn
with horses and pigs.
And now I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. I want to hang out. Can I get one of those pigs?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal all your wine, butcher.
Give me all of your finest goods.
I'm taking this pig with me. So.
Babe's coming with me. Yeah, I think that.
Not that I'm performing at a farm this.
If
Friday.
You're struggling, not to make this podcast self-helpy.
It's all about positivity. So that's going to trickle into self-help.
If you're struggling with seeing all those arguments, I think the best thing you can do is get the fuck off social media as fast as possible. Because that shit's horrible. And we've all been like, I was doing it today where you like close Twitter and then you immediately look at your menus and you open it again and you're like, what am I doing?
Yes, I do that all the time. I don't mean to, but.
Oh my goodness, it's so bad.
Or if you're like, oh, this Facebook is doing that, which I don't really look at Facebook anymore. But then you'll go to Twitter and it's the same arguments or whatever. And you're like, oh, what am I doing?
I've been looking at Facebook a lot because I've been fucking with these ads and stuff for.
How about this? If you've been having, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, it's fine. My thing was not related to the topic at all. So you should keep going.
If you're having the same arguments over and over again, instead of continuing to argue, just call your mom. See how she's doing.
Oh yeah, call your mom or dad.
Or text a friend, or
text your grandpappy
that won't talk, or maybe someone you haven't talked to in a while that agrees with you on the topic. You don't need to talk to them about it, but at least it won't come up and start an argument.
Can I do lexical embrace again on something?
Yeah, I do appreciate that you always ask me permission for things.
Well, you're the boss, and I think most people know that about this podcast specifically. But I recently, like last night, I played Halo 1 with friends from the brewery show that I do, but they're my high school friends. And it's like, it was a fun trip down nostalgia lane, like just pure joy for 2 hours, pure stupidity and joy. And I'm like, why don't I do this shit more often? I had the things I liked and I stopped doing them.
I do think, I don't know how you did this because it's a very Monica move of you to be like, do things that are good for you when our positive spin topic is arguments. But that's pretty, I think you should always be doing stuff. And if nothing else, if you're having an argument that you've already had. You need to balance it out with something that you like to do, whether that's something stupid like Mike does or
embroidery,
something
crochet,
too hippie like I do. So,
But
whatever.
Monica just fondles crystals in her basement. That's my guess.
No, I go stand next to the water and look for seals.
Oh, I see a lot of seals every day. You should have told me that.
Well, I rest in. I go to Reston every day. There's a lot of seals, but I'm looking for the orcas, which
you
I
know
have
where
not
you
seen
gotta
yet.
go. You gotta go to the north wall of Point Defiance. You go there from Owens Beach, and you walk on low tide. There are a shit ton of seals.
Well, there's
by
like
the point. Excuse me.
Have you been to Reston? If you go all the way down to the point area, then there's this weird like cove of rocks that like gets filled up and then goes out. There's always like 20 seals in that thing. So
seal parties.
Yeah, but it's just busier right now because people know that I go down there and they're trying to follow me. No, I'm kidding. It's because it's nice outside. I'd like today. I was like, I'm excited for it to be fall and raining and shit, so I can be here alone
with the seals.
Just me and the seals.
I love those seals because they're so pleasantly plump. They're way plumper than you think they are.
They're just swimming around eating.
They're just water dogs.
Sounds
water
great.
doggos.
Yeah. Oh, do they play fetch? They do kind of at the
probably. They play with divers if they're near you and they're cool.
Are they nice to them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you get scritches.
Anyways, so if you're
getting
overwhelmed with arguments, whether it be with a person or on the social media that you've already had a million times or seen a million times, go ahead and go outside.
Get outside. Go for a walk.
Do something nice for you. And I think that's a good excuse. That's a fine excuse right now. Maybe your spouse is like, I need your help with dinner. And you're like, I just read a Facebook argument that I've already read 10 times. I need to go outside for a little while. They'll let you do it. They should.
Mm-hmm. Or go pet your cat. When I have a rough day, I just go motorboat my cat. She hates it.
Petting and motorboating seems much different.
I go to Tommy and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, it's quite a motorboat with 8 tits or whatever. That's a lot.
We were at the
you have to go down like
we were at the racetrack. I was working at the brewery thing yesterday, and the woman that we were working with mentioned how a dog she dogs just has gigantic nipples. And then every dog that went by, we were like, check out the nipples on that one. It's so stupid.
Yeah, just objectifying all these poor dogs.
It's hilarious. There's so many dogs at the racetrack. Love them.
Nice.
You know what I like about a dog? I like a dog that carries all its shit on it, like a vest, and has all its stuff on it.
Yeah, it's got pockets. Why not?
Yeah. I love those dogs that do that.
Oh, yeah.
That carry their own stuff. Self-sufficient doggos. Gotta love them. You ready to do this quiz?
Fuck yeah, let's do a quiz. I think we did good.
This one is plan a trip to Europe to find out what dessert matches your vibe.
Okay.
Not what dessert are you, but what matches your vibe.
So you're still you, but you're like this dessert vibrationally.
It's vibrationally your dessert. So you got to pick a vibe. Okay. First, pick an outfit to wear while traveling. Trendy, plain, comfortable, or sophisticated?
While traveling, though. So this is
while
on
traveling.
The plane or something.
I would say on the plane, and also when you're hiking around, I would say.
I guess so. All of these bitches are in fields for some reason. I'm gonna say, comfortable. I'll just be honest with you. That's how I travel.
I'm pretty plain.
Okay.
Pick a place to travel. London, Paris, Florence, or Ibiza.
Oh,
I took a pill in Ibiza one time.
No, you did
not. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. Oh God. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go to, I've already been to London and I've been to Spain, even though I haven't been to Ibiza, but I don't ever really want to go. I'm gonna go Florence.
Okay. I've never been to Ibiza. Okay.
So the whole pill thing was a lie.
It was just all a lie. It was entirely a lie. What do you want to do? Boat on the water? Well, I hope it would be a boat on the water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here.
Chill on a boat on land? Shop, visit coffee shops, or check out the European architecture. Who the fuck made this?
I don't know, but I know you laughed at it, but I actually am thoroughly interested in the different type of architecture other than the United States. So I actually really enjoyed that the most when I was in both England and Spain. So checking out the architecture. Yeah.
I'm going to do the boat on the water.
All right. Good. to get off that trailer.
Pick a feature in your hotel room. A pool oasis. You want historic character? Do you want unlimited food, or do you want a bath with a view? 2 bathtubs holding hands with your lover, looking out on the ocean.
I mean, that's pretty fancy.
A Cialis commercial.
I mean, I don't.
You know which one I want.
Okay, the unlimited food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with historic character. I feel like I sound like a nerd, but I have started to care about those things on my travels.
It's because you're becoming a dad. That's dadism.
Yeah, that's true. I am for sure.
Monica got her first pair of cargo shorts the other day. Monica's getting really into trains.
I've had cargo shorts, but they zip off from pants.
Oh God, you're even more of a dad than me. You've gone down the deep end more than I thought.
I'm kidding.
Monica's wearing Crocs with socks. Okay. How will you see the city? High tea tour bus, helicopter tour, walking the streets, or cycling the city? I'm going to walk. Like, I feel like all the other ones are really not great.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to do walking as well.
Yeah,
the only other option would maybe be biking, but I don't really like to ride a bike in a crowded area.
Yeah, I get nervous biking not on a trail. I'm not a fan.
And I walk all the time.
What are you taking home with you? Souvenirs, photos, clothes, or wine? Yes, please. What do you pick? What are those for?
I mean, it was never intentional, but I think on all my trips, I always take home some sort of booze. I go with wine.
I usually eat a lot of stuff when I'm on these trips. I don't really spend money on stuff. So I guess photos on my phone.
Photos? Because you took photos of the food.
Yeah, that's it. That's why. Lastly, who did you travel with? Friends, solo, family, or your significant other?
This is tough. I mean, usually I travel solo, but I would like to travel with my significant other.
Significant others. I'm gonna say with family because they usually pay for me because I'm hella poor. Okay,
that's
cool.
That's nice. My family doesn't go anywhere.
Oh my God, I got such a great dessert. I'm so excited.
All right, you go first then.
I got cheesecake.
So did I.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You may see yourself as plain, but you're so much more than that. You're easy to get along with and you're true to yourself. You can stand out in the crowd. If you put your mind to it, don't stop succeeding.
I mean, that's just pretty much both of us. So that's probably why.
Don't stop succeeding. Eat a bunch of cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Do you like cheesecake?
You know, I'm actually okay with cheesecake. I'm not a real dessert person, but I do like every once in a while a raspberry white chocolate cheesecake is good. I don't like plain cheesecake though.
Cheesecakes, fuck. If you ask me, I'm big into them.
Any kind?
Any kind of cheesecake slaps.
You would fuck any kind of cheesecake.
Oops, all bangers. That's what cheesecakes are. So good.
Oh my goodness.
It's the real bop, that cheesecake.
I don't have a charity, but because I've started to get a bit nervous, and maybe we can be preemptive in our dealing with the next few months, I suppose. Since things are getting a little iffy, some things are getting canceled again, whatever. I think we take the opportunity right now, while you still have a little bit of money and whatnot, to support self-employed person, a small business, or an artist like ourselves. We don't need to be in the most dire of situations to be like, oh yeah, maybe I should. Like, you can still buy people's art, buy their albums, go to their shows or whatever right now, so that maybe you'll help them survive longer if something does go awry.
Horribly awry.
Yeah. Or, whatever. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/huglifepodcast. That's very helpful for us. You can donate there. Or, people have Patreons, or I have a membership on YouTube option where you get a lot of other extra stuff. So look for things like that for your favorite artists so that they don't die, so they can continue to create things for you when the time comes.
Very good, Monica.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for the episode today, I think. Is there anything you want to say to the listener before we go?
Oh, I love you so much.